Hello again. This is Radio Entrepreneurs. My name is Jeffrey Davis, and I want to thank our listeners. And we are closing in on 1 million people who have listened to the show over the last 5 years. And, we owe some debt of gratitude for that to our next guest, who used to be one of our original producers of the show, moved on to greater and bigger things. Alex Stebloskiy, Sales and Marketing Manager, Hard Rock Cafe International, Boston, correct?
Correct.
Didn't say Boston in my notes, but welcome back to the show. I'm glad you like the studio.
I'm glad to be here. I love the new space. I love the new studio. It looks phenomenal in here.
Right.
Looking around, very impressed.
We were able to make some advances since you left. Not many, but some. And you
much
have
better ones.
Yeah, and you have as well. Tell us about Hard Rock, because you guys are making some moves too, right?
Yeah. So Hard Rock is innovating in a very rapid pace. So just a little bit about Hard Rock's history. It started by Isaac Tigret and Peter Morton. They started the cafe out in London on a 6-month lease, which London gave them because they didn't think burgers are going to work in London. They wanted to bring some kind of old-fashioned American-style cuisine. Little did we know, they had lines out the door.
Right.
All lines out the door, people getting in their burgers, people loving it. And next thing you know, since 1971, we have over 180 locations worldwide.
Wow.
So lots of new things right now is also happening with Hard Rock, with our most innovative new menu that's coming out June 14th. It's going to feature 20 new items on our menu, and we are very excited about it.
Wow. How long has it been since you changed the menus? That's a big change, 20 items.
It's been a while since we changed the menu. So right now what Hard Rock is doing, we're focusing on our boozy milkshakes, Instagrammable
Boozy milkshakes?
Boozy milkshakes. Have you guys ever had a boozy milkshake?
I think Chris is ready to start drinking again. So you can get smashed and gain 5 pounds in one night.
There's no better way to do it.
Exactly.
And we are also releasing our new burgers. They're going to be steak burgers. They're not, so it's going to be cooked on the flat top grill rather than how we used to on a regular grill, iron grills. So we're very excited about everything that's coming out with the sliders, with the shareable items, the boozy milkshakes.
Boozy milkshake. That's
you're
their
really
name?
Stuck on that, huh?
Yeah. Well, I've never heard the term before. I mean,
Well, the boozy milkshakes are supposed to be something that's Instagrammable. As everybody knows, everybody is looking at Instagram nowadays. It's one of the new social platforms that everybody follows. Everybody looks at videos. They like to take pictures of everything that's going on.
I'm just jealous because, a boozy milkshake and a burger and fries, that's my quota for the week, and I can't do it anymore, but I would love to do it.
Well, let me tell you this much. If you are here on June 14th and you're at the Hard Rock in Boston, it's a perfect way to try every single new item that's coming out.
Well, we'll have to speak to Alex 4.0, our new producer, and say that we should schedule a company event that day, and I'll go down for lunch. We know Chris is already booking it. He's already, calling up Uber right now. So we're ready.
Yeah, so we're excited. We're going to be launching it all out. Every single cafe in the nation will be doing something on June 14th. It is Hard Rock's birthday. It's going to be our 48th birthday.
48 years. That's just unbelievable.
48. I can't wait till 50.
Wow.
I can't wait till 50 because it's going to be exciting. We have the Super Bowl that's going to be at the Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, so in 2021. So that's going to be an exciting year. But we're going to stick to 48 right now. Like I was talking about, the June 14th event is going to be so much going on. We're going to have all sorts of activities for kids, for adults, and I like to say even your pets, if you want to bring your pets out.
Chris falls into all three categories. So tell me,
Chris, I wouldn't listen to
you worked for a management consulting firm for a while, and that was the one that we were associated with. And what's the culture like at Hard Rock?
It's
exciting.
exciting.
The last 48 years, you got to be doing something right.
It's exciting. It's innovative. It's exciting, and you're always moving. There's no such thing as a day where you come in and you get to relax, and that's the best part about it. You're always working on some kind of new initiative, new activation. There's always something going on, whether it's a concert that's happening, whether it's we have all the tourists that are coming in, like this summer, we have lots of tour groups, or if it's a corporate event. There's always something going on at the Hard Rock. whichever pillar it falls under, whether it's menu, merchandise, music. It doesn't matter. We're there. We're having fun. And that's the exciting part about Hard Rock. You never know what's going to happen the next day.
Well, that's pretty exciting. I'm happy for you. And the food. Have you tried the food yet? I know you
have
can't
tried
tell
the
us
food.
exactly all the items, but have you tried it all?
I wish I could tell you. I will show you everything on June 14th when I see you all there.
But you haven't been to a tasting yet?
I have been to a tasting, and it's amazing.
Really?
It's absolutely amazing. The burger, very much better than the old one. Much better. The steak burgers that we're using. The meat, the way it's cooked, the flat iron grill gives it that nice juicy flavor that the burger is supposed to have. It doesn't take all the juices
You caramelize the top.
Caramelizes everything.
Yeah.
It's unbelievable.
Chris, you ready? So, I'm not originally from Boston, although I've lived here longer than anywhere in my life. Is it different being in a Hard Rock in Boston than in other cities? Is it unique to the chain to some degree because of the clientele, the city?
It is.
Everybody goes home earlier.
It is. Every time you go to a Hard Rock in a different city, it's a different experience. It's a different vibe. You feel like you're going to a different restaurant. I've been to about 4 different Hard Rocks now. I actually never been to a Hard Rock until I started working for a Hard Rock.
Right.
And every single experience was different. All the memorabilia is different. They're all related to the city. The service is much different. Even though we follow our certain steps of service, you will see different kind of services, obviously attending to the other clientele. I was actually at the first location that was opened in London. We're going to be opening another location in London on Piccadilly Drive, and it was just a different vibe. It was beautiful.
I've been to the one in London.
How did you like it?
Well, I mean, it's been a while, but, for me, London is a magical city. It's one of my favorite cities, and I loved like digging my way through the city, and I love going to Hard Rock. It's just a little piece of America in the middle of London, and it's great. But I think, look, I was in London in the 1970s looking for a burger, so and they had Wimpy's back then.
You should have been there in 1971.
Yeah, maybe it was the next year, so it could have been the year after we opened. But what should we be looking for? Besides going for the food, tell us about Hard Rock Boston. What's so exciting about Hard Rock Boston?
The most exciting part right now is all the live music that's happening. I'm not sure if you're familiar with the Ataris. We have lots of tribute bands that are coming in, whether it's Led Zeppelin, whether it's U2, whether it's a Elton John tribute. We had a very phenomenal Elton John Supper Club back in January where Elton John was here at the TD Garden. So we did a little tribute band, and I cannot explain how this guy looked like Elton John and sounded like Elton John. I was amazed.
Wow, that's great. So I know you have a time limit. You have a day full of media interviews. Tell us how we can find the Hard Rock Cafe.
Well, you could find us on Instagram at Hard Rock Cafe Boston. You can also find us on our Facebook page. Just type in Hard Rock Cafe Boston. You could go to our website, hardrock.com/Boston. As you could tell, everything kind of relates to Boston. We have our own social platforms, our own website for every single location. Or you could give us a call at 617-424-7625, and we'd love to book your reservation, book your next event, bring your next group in, or come on and party. But again, I really want to let you guys know, please come by June 14th.
Didn't bring us
June
any
15th.
coupons, Chris.
There will be there June 14th and June 15th. Lots of burgers that are going to be passed around, lots of appetizers, lots of boozy milkshakes that we were talking about for Chris to try.
No.
We will do it without the booze, though. We can still do them without the booze. But definitely
Virgin boozy milkshakes.
Virgin boozy milkshakes.
Good.
They're still Instagrammable.
And everybody, we've been speaking with truly the one and only Alex Stebloskiy, Sales Marketing Manager, Hard Rock Cafe. And if you go in, tell them you heard about us. You heard about us on Radio Entrepreneurs. Ask for Alex. Tell them Chris and Jeffrey sent you. We're going to take a break. We'll be right back after these messages.